Welcome to the Wandering Herd. Family travel fueled by financial independence. En route to Sintra for 3 months with Boundless Life, we stopped in at Lisbon for 3 nights with our young kids. Was that a good idea? Could you enjoy it with the kids? Can you get in some date nights? The answer is yes, and here's how we did it.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Bye.
Bye. So 7 a.m. in Lisbon, we made it into the Uber. It was very easy to get out of the airport and find an Uber. So we're on our way to Martinhal Luxury Family Hotel.
Fingers, toes crossed, they have early check-in.
So we just arrived at the Martinhal family apartment.
So the kids club at this Kinder hotel is really, really awesome. They have free babysitting, drop-off babysitting services from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So like anytime during the day, if you just get back and you want a couple hours, you can put them in there. They have toys to play with. The staff is super attentive. They do arts and crafts. And then they have a disco at nighttime from 6 to 10. So our parents could actually have a date night.
It's 8 in the morning. And they let us check into our room already because it was ready. You're not supposed to be able to check in until 2 o'clock. So that was great. The Uber took us straight to the door. It's concierge service to bring the luggage up. And this is the apartment. The boys get bunk beds. Whoa, is that monkey with a banana? Refrigerator's here.
Let's take our shoes off.
Nope. Still no. It's orange juice, milk, and chocolate milk. There's 37 apartments in this building, apparently. Very nice. Brand new bathroom with bidet, very European. Steppy stool for the boys. And a very King Plus looking bed for us. Just kind of perfect for 3 nights exploring Lisbon. So this place had like 80% of the things on the menu were gluten-free. Gluten-free pastel de nata.
It's good.
It's very good flavors.
Well, it has kind of a buttery crust. And then the inside is kind of like maple syrup. It's like just subtly sweet. It's like custard. Custard inside of it.
This is the sort of thing I love most about cities, when you get a food market, and then a square, and then a playground, all in the same place.
Already paid for itself. I just went to check on the boys. They're down at the kids club already. Cooper was really excited to go check it out, and Logan was a little bit more apprehensive, but ended up having fun there and was willing to stay for a little bit, so I got to come back and take a shower. The ladies who are working there are great with kids, like excellent. Very patient, very encouraging, very positive with them. I took a shower and then went to go check on them, and thinking that they were going to be ready to leave, they didn't even acknowledge my presence, pretty much. They were making a little sun threading activity with a little piece of cardboard. And yeah, the girls were just great with them both. And they're the only kids in there right now. There were other kids checking it out, but at least at the moment, they have their undivided attention, which is extra nice. We just got back from the kids club. How was it? What did you do?
You see?
Logan, how was the kids club?
Good.
So what did we do on our first full day in Lisbon? Well, we slept in till like 10:30. We ended up going out finding some breakfast, late breakfast.
Praça do Comércio. This is one of the biggest squares in Europe.
And then we hopped on the hop-on, hop-off double-decker red city sightseeing tour bus. Ended up being perfect because it was some showers and then some sunshine. And so when it was showers, we could sit downstairs, or upstairs they have like half or a few seats blocked off or with a roof. But it was nice for the kids. They liked being up high to like see everything.
Are you enjoying the tour?
Body flew away.
Say what?
Body flew away.
You enjoying the bus ride, Cooper?
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. We stopped halfway around for a food and potty break for everyone.
Cooper, hold brother's hand.
There's a huge line to get in, which we're not going to do because it sounds super boring to me. Would you wait in this line to go in there? Let's pick at us. What do you think of those umbrellas?
Good.
The boys are in the kids club downstairs. So tonight we dropped them off at 6 and they played games, they played Legos, and now they're watching a movie. And they can also feed your kids dinner at that time if you want. So anyways, it's just been great. And the boys willingly go in there and love it. And then David and I, in the meantime, we went and met some other Boundless families that are staying here at the hotel. So we met some other friends that have the same age boys as we do. And everyone was super duper nice, already getting along like we've been friends for a long time. And everyone is very like-minded. Everybody really values travel and opening your mind to different cultures and languages. And of course, doing something like this, leaving your home for a long period of time, requires flexibility and being open to try new things. And so everybody is right on that same wavelength.
Okay, so it's 9:45 on day 3 in Lisbon. We had breakfast reserved for 9:45 in the hotel via the concierge service. So I had to message them 30 minutes ago when I got up to say, hey, can we move that back to 10:30? Because everyone's still a bit jet lagged. So it's still hard to get up in the morning because it's currently approaching, 3:45 in the morning, local time to what we're used to. Here we go to start the get the boys dressed routine and drag them to breakfast. Wish me luck. Yeah, what I forgot to say is this is the second night where the boys have not finished the night in their own beds, which is typical for us at the moment. This is where we started the night. In their own cool little bunk beds. But at various times of the night, one of them will come rolling into our bedroom and it's debating whether it's worth putting them back or leaving them there. It's kind of the struggle. But last night it was one of them at about 2 in the morning One of them at about 7, so they both just stayed the rest of the night. Here's the first one. Morning. Mark. Stumbling around. We're gonna have our buffet breakfast. I'm waiting on some poached eggs. And when it stops raining, we're gonna go get on the blue route of the bus tour.
What's blue route?
The blue route goes east. Yesterday, the red route went west. I may be addicted to these mini pain au chocolats, so I'm taking 3 for the road. The boys are taking yogurts, so that's good. Still a little bit rainy as we head to the bus stop. 16-minute walk up a steep incline. Heather's using her child backpack. I'm just going to carry when Cooper asks me to carry, but for now we're walking.
To take a minute to talk about what I'm wearing, because I did a lot of research on like what should I take when you have little kids. In Portugal, you're not going to have or in Europe, you're not going to have a car that I am so used to strapping the boys in a car and not really worrying about it. But I knew that at least my younger son and sometimes my 5-year-old too, they like to be picked up and held. Obviously we're working on having more stamina to like walk longer distances, and they do pretty well, especially in a group. But there are a couple brands that have ones for preschoolers. So this one is Tula, and that's what it looks like, Tula. It's their preschool carrier, and it can carry kids up to 70 pounds. So my boys are 38 and 44 pounds. This is actually very comfortable with them on. It's been really helpful to kind of just give them a break from walking too, since we've been doing so much walking since we've been here, and saves a meltdown, which is the goal.
Let's go. So due to the need for potty, we had to jump off the bus earlier than expected at the Museum de Agua, which is the water museum. So we're going to learn about water until the next bus comes. Gonna look for some food in here. We did an emergency mall lunch. The boys got McDonald's because we couldn't figure out how to find a menu they'd actually eat that was in English, other than ordering off the automatic menu. And lots of seagulls came to try and eat their food. Hilarity all round.
Yum.
It's the end of day 2 bus tour. So Cooper's genuinely asleep on the bus. So a 1.5 mile walk from the end of the bus tour to the hotel. We thought we were able to find a tuk-tuk to get a ride back, but you only see tuk-tuks when you don't need them. So we're currently walking.
Yeah, but some tuk-tuks have wipers on the windshield and the back windshield.
That's right. Yep.
Some tuk-tuks have wipers on the back windshields. And the front windshield, says Cooper. Logan's giving me a face massage.
And I don't.
Here's an update. We found a tuk-tuk 30 seconds later. So we're heading back to the hotel instead of walking for another mile/22 minutes, carrying these children. What do you think, Lug?
Good.
tuk-tuks.
Here we go. There's one.
Kids are going back to the kids club for the disco party, and they'll have dinner there and watch a movie, play games, toys.
It'll also be
Pretty
nighttime soon, so we will probably get popcorn.
Yep, you'll get popcorn as well.
Will you okay, Dad, to get popcorn too?
I'm gonna go eat dinner with Daddy for a date.
I don't like dates.
You don't like them?
Nah.
Well, they're so important for mommies and daddies to go on dates so that we can talk. Then we'll come back and get ya. Get all cozy.
So the boys are in the kids club right in here. In the hotel. It's almost 6 p.m. They're in there 6 till 10. They get their dinner. So it's by far the best thing about this hotel, is we can now go out on a day night. So we originally had a fado experience lined up, but it was going to be too late. It was going to start at 8, finish at like 11. So instead we're doing Argentinian with a nice view.
How can everything here be up a hill? Surely at some point we need to be going downhill.
We're going downhill on the tuk-tuk.
Sure. Tiny sidewalk.
Sidewalks here were an afterthought. We stumbled across a delightful beer garden market that's right next to the restaurant, so we'll probably be here afterwards. And then it just happens to have a panoramic view of the whole of Lisbon, which looks something like this.
Wow. It's really pretty.
Quando você sorriu, chorei. Eu nunca pude imaginar que isso fosse acontecer.
Dinner is done. We're at the night market. See what they got. Cerveja, Aperol Spritz, jewelry.
Thank you. Obrigada. Oh. That's good.
Berry.
Yeah, it's really good.
Berry liqueur.
Berry liqueur with a little chocolate.
Que o vento leve love in love.
There's too much choice of restaurants or coffee shops or cafes to go to, so we kind of have decision paralysis. We're definitely not going to go in the one with these girls dancing inside of it. Good evening. Yeah, we have a reservation, thank you. And we're going to try and avoid all the people asking us to come in, because Sanguines has a really cool extension where you can just sit and chill. Super cool little place. So it's churros, tapas, and pastel de nata. Super yummy, but they didn't have gluten-free, so we're currently 0 for 3 on a gluten-free pastel de nata, other than the one Indonesian place that we went on the first night.
Yeah. Start at the top.
Yeah. We thought it was going to be easy, because the first place we went into had a ton of gluten-free stuff. And since then it's been très difficile. This is nighttime market number 2 on the walk back to the hotel, 12-minute walk. Let's see if they have any gluten-free
That last one
snacks.
did not end up having gluten-free.
No bueno.
Gluten-free vlog was
Can I get in that way? I don't think it's even open. They're setting up for tomorrow. It's not even open.
I know.
You can't go in here.
No.
Let's see what this cafe bar has.
Like number 2.
There's tons of these little cafes in the middle of nowhere. We ended up back at this place that didn't have the gluten-free pastel de nata, but it did have sorbet that Heather has already consumed. While She waited for me to get my second espresso martini tonight. And their specialty here is churros dipped in hot chocolate. Yep.
Just kidding. I'll be super sick.
Yeah, too much gluten.
Lisbon has been awesome. It's really refreshing to like be in Europe again and see other cultures and hear other languages around. It's just really nice to have the newness of everything and the challenge, honestly, of, you know, having to figure out where you need to go or where you want to go, or even just not even having a plan and wandering around the city has been really fun. So I kind of get energy from that, even though it's hard and everybody's jet lagged and tired and wants to be carried and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I think it's an amazing experience and I'm really excited to be here doing it.
Bye!
Next up, we're heading to Sintra to move into our new place and kick off 3 months of Boundless Life. Join us for our accommodation reveal next time. For more information on Boundless Life, leave a comment or follow us along the way.